I've been trying to figure out how I feel about the new Tool album for a while. It is 6 days after it was released at this point, and I've listened through it over and over and over again. Normally, I don't listen to that kind of music anymore. I was super big into Tool. A little bit of background. I found out who they were in high school. I moved away from my little Midwest town where the only radio that was available was Top 40 and moved to a larger area with a lot more options for music, and all of a sudden the dulcet tones of Maynard's voice just took me away. Oh my god. I still remember being like, oh my fucking god, who are these people? Why have I not known about this before now? So, Tool fan from the age of 14 till now. That's over 20 years. I am an old lady. And because of that, I believe it was Enema or Enema. I still don't know. 20 years later, I still don't fucking know. That one came out before I got into high school. While I was in high school, Lateralis or Lateralis, again, don't fucking know. It's been almost 20 years and I don't fucking know. And then after high school, a couple years later, while I was already an adult and like a homeowner, 10,000 Days came out. So I've been around for at least 2 brand new album releases. Oh, and Salival, but that doesn't really count because it's more like, here's some videos and here's a couple songs and ride a mile 6 inches at a time, right on Maynard's dick, right? Good shit. But I don't really consider it like a album release. So every single time that an album was released before, I immediately loved it. There were songs that immediately I attached myself to. I felt them. It was like just this feeling of, oh my god, this song or these songs are fucking perfect. And I didn't feel that way with this most recent one, with Fear Inoculum. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure that out. Why do I feel differently about this album than I've ever felt about any of the previous ones? Why is this one not catching me? It's not snaring me. And it's not to say that I don't like the songs. Right now, in my head, as I'm recording this, I have Numa just playing in there. It's good music. I like it. But why don't I feel the way that I felt with the previous releases? What is it about this album that I feel weird about? I've been trying to articulate this for days. I've been trying to speak with other people about it. I've talked to my husband about it, who he was around for the same shit. We went to high school together. So a couple Tool concerts when we were younger together. He was there for my freakouts over the last, couple of albums being released. He was also freaking out over it. And he feels the same way. What's going on? What is it? What the fuck is it? Why do I feel this way? And I've been, as I sing, I do sing along with it. That's pretty much all I do, is just anytime Maynard makes a sound, I gotta make a sound with them. But every time I listen to it, I like it a little bit better. And I was kind of fucking around on the internet. I subscribe to many different Tool pages and subreddits and shit like that. And I don't post on there because if you make a dissenting opinion, Wow. Those fuckers really, really want to fucking get you for it. They are not cool with you saying anything that makes it seem like you may not absolutely worship the ground that Tool walks on. And that's not for me. Because I enjoy providing an opinion that may or may not be different from other people, and I don't want to get yelled at for it, so I don't post. But I have been going through and I have been reading what other people have said, and it kind of seems split. It's a lot of people like me who are like, it didn't immediately grab me. I had to listen to it several times to be able to get into it. And then there are some people that felt like me for previous releases who were like, oh my God, this is perfect. This is their best album ever. I don't feel that way. By the way, I don't feel like that. I really feel like Anima and Lateralis are better. But that could be just because of the time that I was, oh, hold on, my dog. Hi, Sue. Okay. Sorry, I live in a van down by the river, and there's no way to get away from like air conditioner noises or dog tippy taps. She gonna make some noises in the background. Sorry. Oh fuck, lost my train of thought. You did this to me, man. Essentially, I've never had to listen to a Tool album several times through in order to start feeling good about it. I've never had that feeling before. I feel like some of the songs, like Invincible, for example. Invincible really, it's good. It sounds like Mastodon at the beginning. Seriously, like the guitar work right at the beginning, very, very, very similar to Mastodon. I wasn't paying attention when it first started, the first time I listened through it, and I thought that my music app was on like shuffle for my music. No, it's Tool. It just started out like fucking Mastodon. And then that song ends like 4 fucking times before it actually ends. And that's frustrating to me. But I love that song. I love the first 7 minutes of that song. I don't know. Why do I feel this way? Is it because I've been experiencing depression for the last year? Well, yeah, last 11 months, essentially, at this point. Is it just because of the anhedonia that comes along with feeling depressed? Is it that I'm in my 30s now and music just doesn't hit the same way as before? I don't think that's the case, because I listen to other stuff. New music comes out for other, bands and groups and shit that I'm into, and I get excited. And I was excited about this one, but maybe I was expecting too much. These dudes are in their 50s now. I look back at myself from, 15 years ago versus now. A lot of shit's changed for myself specifically, and I'm not in the public eye. I'm not out here trying to make music for people. I do shitty art, and I post it on my Facebook for my family and friends to go, wow, you're really great, and not actually buy it, because nobody actually wants to buy shitty art. Nobody is interested in buying your shitty art, Ash. Nobody cares about your shitty fucking art, Ash. Anyway, fucking drag me, I guess, if you really badly want to. I don't know why this is how I feel about it. I don't know how I'm gonna feel over the next several listens through. Maybe I should have waited to record this until I actually knew how to fucking articulate the feelings I'm having. I like it, but I'm just whelmed. I'm not overwhelmed or underwhelmed. I'm just whelmed. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and leave a comment. Tell me that I'm bad at doing the reviews for music, because I'm really bad at it. There's a reason why I'm not a reviewer for a job. I know words, but I don't know how to make the words happen. Words are hard.